Hey everybody, I'm Tara from Crooked Row, and today we are in my kitchen and we are going to go ahead and we're going to show you guys how to make a buckeye. We like to call them the Ohio State Buckeyes because we're huge Ohio State fans, aren't we, Jed? So Jed's gonna be my little helper today, and we're gonna get to, this is a super fast, if you're looking for something for the holidays to make super fast, you can literally make these in 30 minutes. I mean, I'm a little more prepared to make these, but you can get fast and make these, and they make tons. The recipe that I'm gonna give you should make about 40 to 48 Buckeyes. So you can pack them up like we're going to. And so we're gonna go ahead and get started and show you how to make Ohio State Buckeyes. Getting close to freezing for your Buckeyes, go ahead and turn your stove on a saucepan that comes to a boil, and then you'll want to turn it down to just a simmer, and then we'll put a stainless steel bowl on top of it to melt the chocolate. Or if you have a microwave, you can also put it in a microwave. If you're going to use a microwave, do it in 30-second increments. Stir the chocolate until you get a nice smooth consistency. And you'll want to also put in the coconut oil. I'm not sure if you can see this or not, but once you start seeing those bubbles in the water, because you don't actually want it to like boil, then you can go ahead and turn yours down. This is ultra heat for me, so I'm going to turn it down to like a 1. And now I'm going to put my bowl over top of it. That's 1 bag of chocolate chips, semi-sweet chocolate chips. And I'm going to allow the heat to kind of affect it, but I'm going to start stirring it. I'm also going to add to this bowl 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. So here is 1. Here is 2. Okay, as you can see, see how the bottom is starting to melt? And you'll just give it like a gentle mix every now and again. I hope you can see this. See how that's running? That's kind of what you want to keep moving your chips into. And you'll see that this isn't very hot. I mean, right here, oh, I'm just covering it in chocolate. Right here is actually a big piece of coconut oil. So this isn't even hot enough yet to melt the coconut oil. If you have a microwave, it's actually a lot easier to do this, but I just prefer to do it this way. Well, I don't have a microwave either. Okay, the chocolate, I don't know if you can see this, is very smooth and shiny. And I suggest doing this with a skewer or a toothpick, but I'm using my thermometer because I have nothing else. And you just dip it, but not all the way, because you actually want it to look like an Ohio Buckeye. absolutely gorgeous. I love these. And I think, will you go get the canister? If you have some chocolate where you don't want it, you can wipe it with your finger. But these are, I mean, if you want these perfect, I mean, definitely don't do them with your children, but we kind of like them to be not perfect, just like they're not perfect in nature. So, but you can, after these are cooled, you can put wax paper or parchment paper in a canister. Like this one, I love this. It's all sparkly and snowflakey. I have another one that's kind of dusty, but it is blue with a bow. It definitely looks like a little gift. I love that. But after these have cooled off, we'll go ahead and put them in a canister. And that was fun, huh, Jed? Mm-hmm. Was it hard?
No.
No? It was fun though. Yeah. And it was fast, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, if, again, I know I said this a couple of times, but if you have a microwave, sticking your chocolate in there for 30 seconds and melting is just fine. Also, if you don't want to put coconut oil in your chips or whatever vegetable oil you choose to use, you don't have to, and this will harden up a little more. My chocolate is pretty soft and it comes off kind of easy, so if you don't want that, don't put the oil in. Just remember that you're gonna have to keep, you know, randomly, as the chocolate starts to dry in your bowl, you'll have to warm it back up again. So we mixed up our ingredients, we rolled them into balls, and then we froze them. You don't have to have like a solid frozen one because you still want to be able to put a skewer in it. I was using my thermometer because we had no toothpicks, so use whatever you can because you can always close back up the little hole like we did. So these are absolutely delicious. Oh, one more thing. I used natural peanut butter because that's what we use here, and I didn't want to go buy something special. Usually if I'm going to make huge amounts, I'll go buy like, you know, Jif or something like that, just a normal peanut butter. We don't like all the bad oils and stuff in it, and we were going to eat this too, so we just went ahead and made it with the natural peanut butter. The biggest thing that I can see is that natural peanut butter is a little bit more grainy. So there is a slight graininess to it, but I don't mind it because you can tell it's peanut. And so if you're looking for that really smooth peanut butter, go with like a Jif or Skippy or something, just whatever your favorite peanut butter is, you go ahead and use that. And because I used natural peanut butter, I used just a little bit more sugar in it because there's no sugar in natural peanut butter. So you may want to kind of play around or just take little pinches and taste your Buckeyes before you start rolling them into balls, because you might want to use less or more sugar in them. Essentially the whole point is that you have, I mean, not quite a Reese cup, but sort of, right? It's kind of a Reese cup. And I mean, it's so easy, like Jed did it. Jed helped me. So we're just gonna put these, like, I love this little canister. You just put them in here. I use parchment paper. You can use wax paper, and that just kind of helps keep it separated. But you can put this in the refrigerator. So you can play with the ingredients. I think what would be really, really great Buckeye, and we actually might need to try this before we send out our stuff to our relatives, is I think we should make Buckeyes with white chocolate. Ooh. Yeah, I think that would be really, really good. And if you want to turn it into a Buckeye / truffle, you can sprinkle things on them, like actual sugar sprinkles, or some people will crush nuts up and sprinkle those over it, and you could do toffee, all sorts of stuff. I love just flat out normal Buckeyes. That's what I grew up with. We live in Ohio, so we are definitely used to that. So the entire point is that, you know, especially for us, is that we live in Ohio. And so Missy, show what we're kind of mimicking in this candy. This is an Ohio State Buckeye, and this is kind of like oblong, and the little eye is on the side, and we're kind of making them at the tops. It would be hard to make one on the side. But that's kind of what you're after. I mean, that's not a, I'm not eating that. It's also, I think, poisonous, so. but so me and the kids have been doing this. I'm gonna come out with other recipes just to kind of make the holidays a little easier, especially I know there's gonna be tons of parties or tons of dinners where people are, you know, you want to have stuff laying out. And so I like really fast, easy recipes that people just don't typically make. So if you have a Buckeye recipe, put it in the comments below. If you have tried this recipe and you love it, let us know. And okay, and so thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. We have so much fun doing the videos. So remember, if we can do Buckeyes, anybody can. Thanks. Bye. Bye.